then, 19th of April 2023. This one sounds familiar. It's but the words I'm getting is they're going to blow your mind. So it's I blow your mind, or I blow your mind, something like that. I've got the tune. I'm pretty sure I've heard it. It's familiar to me. I've just got to find it. Blow your mind. So let's have a look. It's one of them 70s songs, I think. It's not as late as the 80s, that's for sure. Somebody's gonna blow your mind. With what? Why? How? That's what we want to know, isn't it? It's gonna blow your mind. I think mine was blown a long time ago. So, here we go then. Today's card is the Sun. And we know we've got the eclipse on the 20th. Let's have a look what the astrology has to say before we start. Nothing. Moon in Aries, that's all it says. Moon in Aries on... Sun enters Taurus on the 20th. And the total solar eclipse in Aries. So, that's what we're going towards. But the moon's in Aries, apparently. So Sun and Moon in all Aries, is that right? Sun and Moon in Aries. That's a double whammy, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So that's why we've had Aries all over the shop then. And we're just cutting him. God's sake. Here we go. And I wasn't looking where I was going, so I've missed it. Where is it? That's not it. There it is. I thought it was in the first part, to be fair. So, Scorpio again, all over this. So Scorpio energy. But it's good because it's positive. The 13, positive energy. Something ends and a new beginning starts. From my rotting body, flowers will grow. So it's a rebirth. Healing on reproductive organs and shared resources. Scorpio energy. But there is somebody trapped in their own mind prison. There's no reason why she can't get up and walk away. Those swords aren't stopping her. It's just the fear of the unknown. She's got the blindfold on. Her hands aren't tied. They aren't knotted. She can slip them off really easily because we can see at the back. But she chooses not to because she's afraid of what might be there. 8 weeks. And it's all mind games. It's lies. It's somebody who's imprisoned you by your thoughts, if not someone else, yourself. There's the eagle flying high with the wreath of victory, but it's not for you. Aries, Scorpio. 1 week, deceit and lies. This chapter needs to be over, and then you can travel to the object of your desire, be they person, things, or events. Number 21, which we know is the new moon. Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Leo, all mentioned. It's the cosmic dance. It is connected for me to inheritances of jewellery, especially pearl necklaces, and the number 72. Somebody's stuck, like I said, in their own mind. All these swords are thoughts and words, communications, not taking action, delaying things for at least a day because they're in the dark. Today's card is neutral, so it just means that somebody's either deliberately blocking your path or you're in the dark about something. It looks like you're in the dark because the eclipse, the 18, confusion, inner turmoil because of your thoughts. There's something that has to end. The chapter needs to close, but somebody's trapped with fear or denial, some sort of prison for themselves, either because somebody's playing mind games with them or they're playing mind games with themselves. So, it may be that you just take off for the day and try and ignore all this, what's going on, all these knives that are out for you. Let's see. Spreading yourself too thin, trying to be in 2 places at once, looking after elderly parents, grandkids, not knowing which property to choose, not knowing which person to choose. 2 dogs and a Cancer. I was born in the year of the dog. I was born under the sign of Cancer. Sometimes it's Scorpio, that, so. Plenty of keys there. Something massively unexpected that brings about this ending and a new beginning. Comes out of the blue when you least expect it, but it's positive and it's communications. Attention elsewhere. 8 days. Wow. Again, that lady in uniform, darker complexion, a good friend and a generous one. She is bringing an improvement in finances and emotional security. People are watching. People are watching what she does. Miracles are about to happen. First on the 28th, medical matters, siblings, school days, the colour yellow, hands, arms, shoulders. It can be somebody entering your life, someone new or something entering your life new. It can be anybody that works with wood, cups, blades or discs. And it can be anything from a hairdresser to a surgeon, a potter to a barista. You get the gist. Or it could be somebody that wears many hats or is many things to many different people. We've got the red light there. Stop. Do not move. Maybe that's why we're not taking action. You're with the wrong team, and it's going nowhere. Stop what you're doing. Yeah, there's a toxic situation because somebody here feels trapped. Being used. Capricorn energy. Manipulated. Seduced by sex or money. Toxic situation, caring too much about what other people think. The 15, negative energy. And there's the mother again. Nothing can grow in barren lands. stagnation because of the fear. Mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children, arguments with a woman, the most important woman in your life. 3 and 30. It's also connected to the military, May the 31st and November the 11th. I did say your attention's elsewhere, and while Nero fiddles, Rome burns, there could be a chance of fire there. Watch out for yourself. But mainly it is dwelling on the past. If you're living in the past, you're depressed. It's time to build a bridge and get over it. Stop dwelling in it. Yeah, you're going to have to fight for what you want though. You can't sit back and expect it to come to you. There is a moving on. You may be already planning it on the internet, looking for new houses, new jobs, whatever it is, but you're moving on. 6 weeks. Don't take the baggage of the past with you. So you've come to a dead stop in a situation, be it a relationship, a job, whatever it is. It's time to move on. Otherwise you will not grow. All you can do then is stagnate and die. The 15 is negative, 1 and 28 is positive, 3 and 30 is negative. Yeah, the family situation has come to an end. The cups are drained. What once was happy and secure is no longer. That's over. 10 months. There's the Capricorn energy again there. The dragon sitting on his pot of gold. Capricorn cusper. The Capricorn is Sagittarius, late Capricorn is Aquarius. But this is a very successful businessman. And that's a couple. Successful and secure, but blindfolded as to what's really going on. Feeling stuck. So money isn't the problem by the look of it. It's the love that's gone. Hard lessons to learn. The 14. University study, Sagittarius, hips and thighs, weight gain, weight loss. It's overcoming addictions. Addictions to a way of life, the outcome of a situation, the old way of doing things, drugs, alcohol, whatever it is, you're getting over that. That's a good sign. And you're coming out stronger on the other side. You've been put through the blacksmith's forge and battered and battered and battered. Now you're seeing how strong you really are. 14. And the Cancer, a new vehicle maybe. Travel again. Taking back control of your life and moving on. The yin to your yang. 7 or 25. Absolutely brilliant. So travel is good, but watch out for the red flags. So don't go speeding. It doesn't suggest that. It just means there is a stoplight. Stop what you're doing. So maybe it's stop what you're doing and just travel. Just take off for the day. 7 or 25 positive. Children, girlfriends, fond memories, absolutely brilliant. 6 months. Someone from your past may return, but there's 2 5s now, so that changes. Bickering, arguing, banter. Stand up for yourself. Don't let people walk all over you. There he is, tall, handsome stranger. There is definitely somebody new coming into your life. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Handsome stranger, someone you don't know, a new person. And it will bring you a windfall of money and security. A lot of money and a lot of security. But the answer is no. So, no growth, no love. This is all about money, I think. The love is not there. So, you may have to travel for business. Gemini, I think, and 15, the toxic situation. So you're thinking too much and it's becoming a mental prison. You're overthinking things and getting nowhere. You need to move on. Stop paralysing yourself. 15 is the Lovers. So you have a choice to make. No one is free. Even the birds are chained to the sky, and that's what she's telling herself. Bob and Dylan could be important. Communication is the key. So there's your key. Where's your communication gone? There he is. There's your communication. So the key to the problem: be versatile and quick. You must also be mindful because people are talking. Yes, they are. They're watching you. Where's that gone? They're watching you, look. There's two little people there watching from behind him. Post. Gemini is a charming sign full of whimsy and fun. It's ruled by the planet Mercury. Talking about Mercury retrograde, which we're going into. Geminis are chatty and their minds are like quicksilver. They prefer to do things fast, not because they're boisterous, but because they become bored with anything tedious and not immediately fun. So that new person is the Gemini energy. They adore books but hardly ever read them entirely. What is most important to Gemini is the exchange of ideas and brain sex. However, they like to discuss ideas but tend to be poor listeners. Geminis are fascinated by their own thoughts rather than that of others. As Geminis are curious about everything, they tend to be experts on a number of different topics, but they're not very good listeners. They also love stories and gossip. As intelligent minds should always be fed, whether it with gossipy tales or erudite and philosophical pursuits. They like both. They usually have a small computer in their person to access social media and play games. So the latest iPhone, something like that. This twin sign is one of the smartest of the zodiac, so twins it could be. However, Geminis tend to be insecure in their views, insecurity, and change their opinions often. Geminis are not very patient yet, thus they may not enjoy school that much, yet they thrive when studying something they're truly interested in. Geminis have fickle and dual nature. They change their minds on a whim. I don't agree with that. They don't have a dual nature. That's a fallacy. They just change their mind a lot. What is true for them one day may not be tomorrow. They get distracted easily and are highly nervous. A more appropriate word is flighty. Yes, I agree with that. So attention disorders can crop up. Many Geminis are left-handed or ambidextrous. Not sure about that either. And extremely deft at making things with their hands. Gemini is a sign of the brain. They are always inventing and they do play mind games. Watch out for their shifty eyes. Geminis have clear, bright eyes that dart around and they have broad foreheads. They are forever youthful as they are all air. Geminis are light on their feet. They do have passion, but sometimes they can't find it. Even so, this is most charming sign. And Geminis have many friends and easily attract romantic partners, yes, who share their sense of fun. When this card comes up, you may be the object of discussion or you may have to talk your way into or out of a sticky situation. Since communication is the key, you may find yourself involved with a new form of technology that helps spread your ideas to a wider audience. Such technology would include cameras, computers, tablets, and the next invention to come along. Writing may also figure in, such as creating a blog, writing a book, or just being involved with books and publishing. You may find yourself either skilled diplomat or asked to give a speech. At the current time, you may find it to be highly strung, nervous, or excitable, as is the nature of Gemini, but still able to figure it all out with your probing mind. It may feel as if you're riding high on a lofty energy. Multitasking will be required of you. This is also the sign of the soulmates, the Lover's card. Not necessarily, because like I said, it's always been the choice, it hasn't always been the Lovers. Let's have some light on the subject. So, an important romantic relationship has started or will start shortly. But the bottom line with Gemini card is the words are important now, so use them wisely. Words will be imperative regarding the outcome of this situation. But man games is more like it. Time to show your face. The 20th, what did I say? It is the eclipse. The hidden becomes revealed. You have to have courage and don't camouflage yourself. So, let's see. Don't hide your light under a bushel, as my granny would say. 20. Are you the master of camouflage? Not being seen, but at the same time needing to be visible. I think they're having a go. This might be a particular issue in business where you are used to blending in, but need your business to stand out from the rest. It could be that you are needing the courage to step out from where you're hiding. No, I don't think so. And make yourself visible. It takes courage and an understanding that it is safe. You can take your time and ease into it gently. You need to find what feels right for you. Playing it safe may have worked for you in the past, but now it's time to take that risk. Show yourself and step into a new way of being. You can always step back again at any time should you really need to. After all, this is your comfort zone and you know it well. Another meaning of this card is that something may be hidden from you. That's more likely. Something that may need to come to light. This isn't necessarily anything bad, just something that you may not have noticed or been aware of. Yes, it could even mean a part of yourself that is about to surface or show itself. Whatever it is, welcome it with open arms. Change can only come about when you step forward and take the steps into the unknown. Absolutely brilliant. Spot on. So, where are we? Yep. Oh, 7th house again of marriage. And we've got Virgo. Health issues. Colon, prostate, impotence. And Mars. Whoa. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. So 7th house we should know off by heart now is Libra. It is the loins, the marital home. The colours blue and brown, they keep saying it. Relationships, matrimony, partnerships, unity, other people. Careful of projection, public enemies and lawsuits. And then Mars in Virgo. Virgo and Mars. Mars. Quietly assertive, restrained, cautious, lacking vitality, hard-working and practical. Mars in Virgo pays attention to the smallest detail and is attracted to practical partners. So that is the practical partner, Mr. Dragon there, the Capricorn energy. And read the small print before you sign anything. I wouldn't sign anything. We're coming into Mercury retrograde. We've got the 15 in the upright, which means being manipulated. Don't sign any contracts or any sort of document. Don't sign anything. So we're going with the yoga. Tell me otherwise. I shall do it backwards so I don't look. We'll have that one. What is it? Got ivy. Very invasive. So somebody may be too nosy. Ivy. So the name Ivy may mean something to you. Where is it then? 115. Okay, so the number 11, the 11th moon, Ivy. It's the second joint of the index finger, which is Aquarius. The colour blue, the stone yellow serpentine, and the bird, the mute swan. So, swans mate for life. The goddess is Bendis, or Morai Anu. The message is tenacity, raw survival instincts enabling triumph over circumstances. The letter is F, the planet Ceres. The word Urgum is garden growth, sweeter than grasses, counterpart of heaven. So the Garden of Eden, and we've got the lovers, Adam, Eve and Lily. The flower essence is vine, wild oat and scleranthus. It's embracing and confining female principles of life. So confinement, they used to call that they called it when you was pregnant. Through conception, the birth, the male life force is given from the female body, but in giving life substance, so does women bring death to being, and that's where we started. Well done, Spirit, Scorpio energy. Ivy is the 11th moon's tree. It is sacred to Bendis, Morai, Anu, Osiris and Dionysus. They are dedicated to resurrection, jointly with vine, because they grow spirally. So you're not going around in circles, you're going around and up. A place of concealment or retirement. You see, that could be a happy retirement or hiding yourself away. Saturn's sacred bird, the golden-crested wren, always built her nest in an ivy bush. So Saturn is truth. There is a well-known revelry celebrated in medieval English carols between the Holly Boys and the Ivy Girls, which symbolises the battle of the sexes. Another custom was to bind the last harvest sheaf of ivy and call it the Ivy Girl. The boar is used because of the cycle's fall of the boar's hunting season, so those born in the year of the pig. The boar is the beast of death, symbolising the fall, so autumn would fit in, or the beginning of death of the old year. But the ivy serpentine, so again the snake, spiralling, signifies resurrection. Again, a reminder of the birth, death cycle of life. So after an ending comes a new beginning. Sacred to numerous deities. Ivy attracts the last bees of the year. So bees, Manchester. There is a fierce and determined power in Gort. It offers the boar-like tenacity to be applied to the will to do difficult and intricate work. The ivy is a sign of development and transformation of yourself. It indicates that you may soon be involved in a change, which goes with that, in your business and educational life. Spot on. And there are perhaps gains to be had in connection with it. However, the path may be fraught with pitfalls. Yes. There may be those who are envious of you, yes, and your accomplishments. Seek the best guidance in what you do. The main challenge is not to get caught up in the tools of the transformation process. Remember that the tools are not the ends, but only the means to give rise to something emerging from the depths of your psyche. So keep your focus on your true goals. So in other words, don't copy anyone else. Use your talent to the full and don't worry about how other people do it. Ivy reminds us of the movement of the heavens. So the astrology, again, and binding things together. So contracts, like I said, don't sign any contracts. Or don't give away your talents, selling them for a price less than the worth. A wandering soul in search of enlightenment, yes, carries a warning to be sure the direction of your desire is not ensnaring you. True progress is made when all the lessons of the preceding trees have been linked together, and you've learnt those lessons because they've said so. So we're talking about the boar descending into the underworld. It's not a journey just of destruction, in spite of the other roles it may play. The creature is fertility, planting seedlings within death itself. And what did I say at the beginning? From my rotting body, flowers will bloom. The boom of the sea and the cliffs, so the seaside, Samhain, so Halloween, 31st of October, calling us down to the depths. death charging towards us, lighting up the land with bright autumnal colours. So it sounds like autumn. There is so much here, and I'm running out of time again. So it looks like we're looking towards autumn time. Lemons are important, and definitely the gynecological problems. The huntress Diana, the ties that bind, lions, foxes, so fox in the hen house, the Leos, those who worshipped her did so in sacred groves. So we're talking about Bendis. Artemis, Diana, worshipped by the Amazons and Tauropolis. So I know it sounds stupid, but Amazon packages. She was closely aligned to Hecate. So Hecate is the crossroads. You've got to give some food or nourishment for Hecate when you're at that crossroads. So we're going to stop it there so we don't overrun. But look up the Gort or ivy, and it will tell you all you need to know about it. We've hit on most of the points, but there's a lot there, and we're not going to get through that before going into a two-parter, and we're not doing that, are we? So thanks for listening. I did really well. Speak soon.